If you are a Christian and you think protesting and marching is an acceptable way to voice your dissatisfaction, watch to the end as I show you what protesting actually is and where it comes from. This is a warning for you. I love the Bible. It informs me and it teaches me. It inspires me. God speaks to me through the Bible, and it also unmasks some of the hidden things in this world. South Africa, especially, is a country in turmoil. We use protest action to voice our dissatisfaction and to get our way. But we must know that this is wrong and it's actually demonic. People, even Christians, think that this is the way we do things because this is how we got our independence in 1995, right? We got our freedom like this. But just because we got success, it doesn't mean that we got it God's way. If you are not upset by this right now already, continue listening, please. And I will prove this to you from the Bible. The same Bible that we all read. The Apostle Paul was on his way to Jerusalem, but was passing through many other cities like Macedonia. And this event plays out in Acts chapter 19, and it tells us that the silversmith Demetrius was upset because people were coming to Christ and they were abandoning their idols. And now obviously Demetrius, he suffered loss because people were not buying idols anymore. So he came up with a plan. He gathered some people, some other craftsmen, to incite them against the people of God. And remember, yesterday I released a video of the Antichrist who has the ability to gather people. So be careful with who you gather with. Acts 19 and 25. These he gathered together with the workmen in similar trades and said, "Men, you know that from this business we have our wealth." You see, there's lots of money in idolatry. And when the craftsmen realized that their lifestyle was under threat, they started rioting or protesting. Acts 19 and 28, when they heard this, they were enraged and were crying out, "Great is Artemis of the Ephesians." Have you ever noticed that protests, how they have a clever slogan that they are shouting? This is nothing new. And not only this, protests cause confusion because they are demonically inspired. Acts 19 and 32, now some cried out one thing, some another, for the assembly was in confusion, and most of them did not know why they had come together. Some people were saying one thing and some were saying others. So it means that there was no unity. Although they were gathered together, there was no unity. So it shows us that you can gather together with people, but it doesn't mean that you are in unity. Some of the people did not even know why they were there. They were just dragged along. Just because we gather together doesn't mean that we are in unity. Don't be deceived. These guys were so pumped up that they shouted their slogan for almost 2 hours. For 2 hours, I wonder what that reminds me of. For 2 hours. Almost as long as a sports match. Let's read in closing. Acts 19 and 40. For we really are in danger of being charged with rioting today, since there is no cause that we can give to justify this commotion. There is a fine line between a protest and a riot, but understand this, even if you turn up for a protest march, you will be in danger of being charged with rioting. Be careful, Christian believer, of who you join yourself with, of who you gather with for the sake of politics or for anything for that matter. And God bless you. Until next time. Bye-bye.